The Dodgers lit up the hot stove.
Cry about it.
Hey guys, welcome to the newest edition of Lad Talk. Mason, the Dodgers got busy during Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, they won the World Series and did not take their foot off the gas. They kept it rolling. Did they defer some of the money?
Some of the money was
Always.
deferred. Always. Defer.
If they sign you, you're going to get deferred money. But you know why? Because they know what they're doing.
It works.
It works.
Blake Snell is coming to the Dodgers, his third team in the National League West. He won a Cy Young in 2023 with the Padres.
Boo.
Got off to a rough start last year with the Giants after signing right before spring training.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't sign until there was like maybe 9 games left. And then you have to get got to get acclimated. He just wasn't healthy. Goes down, comes back, goes down again. And then is the best pitcher in baseball when he comes back.
And it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. Over his last 15 starts, a 1.48 ERA.
Wow.
Lights out. Lights out for Snell.
Yeah, I mean, and he had his first career no-hitter this year. What a game. I watched every pitch that he threw, or all the outs that he pitched that game, just as like a recap. It was a phenomenal game that he pitched. It was really nice.
Let's get into those details of that contract a little bit. You talked about deferred money. He signed for 5 years, 182. Can you get into those deferral?
Yeah, well, first of all, he's going to get $52 million of that money in a signing bonus on January 20th of 2025. So Happy New Year to you, buddy.
That's a lot of money.
Buddy. Before we get into the deferrals, I thought what was really funny to read about is it's in his contract. Every time the Dodgers go and play on the road, he's guaranteed a suite.
Wow, that's sweet. That is sweet.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
Good for him. Yeah, make sure you throw that in. Hilarious. But yeah, so $52 million of it is going to be on the signing bonus. He gets right away at the end of January of this year. Then he's going to get, $13.2 million annually is going to be deferred. So in total over the 5 years, $66 million of his total contract is going to be deferred until after he's done playing. In fact, when his contract ends in 2030, he's not going to get paid the deferral amount annually until 2035, and he's only going to get $5.5 million each year for like what, 10 years? 12 years. Wow, must be nice. What was the total that the Dodgers have in deferred payments from 2028 until 2043? $1.6 billion. We're signed up to take on
$1 billion, $6 million, $1 billion, $1,006,500,000 to 7 players from 2028 to 2046.
That's insane. Over $1 billion is owed, but not until 2028. So you got some time.
They got some time.
But I mean, they're building the dynasty. This is the team that knows what they're doing. They're owned by a conglomerate. I mean, Guggenheim's in control of over $300 billion. They're businessmen. They know what they're doing. They know how the system works. And it's not illegal for all you crybabies saying, well, my team can't do that. Everybody can. Just talk to your owner.
Everyone can do it. Give them a call. Give them a call. Let them know how you feel.
We're talking to you, Rockies fans.
Yeah, quit crying about it. Quit crying. Losers, suckers.
Wait. I'm drawing a blank here. Who won the World Series?
The Dodgers won the World Series, and they weren't done with Snell.
No.
Tommy Edman getting an extension.
Good for him.
Good for Tommy.
Tommy
what a good guy. Tommy Tanks. Tommy Tanks getting a 5-year, $74 million extension, just under $15 million a year.
You know what? It's a fantastic team-friendly deal because he's a solid player. It's in my opinion, you hate to compare the two because they're two different players, but at the same time, he's our new Chris Taylor. He's the new and improved, turned into the old one, got a brand new edition. Because he's the kind of
out with the old, in with the new.
I mean, really, that's the way it is because Chris Taylor couldn't hit the brown side of a barn. He couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. But you know what? You don't have to pay him the high annual salary that Taylor was getting. It was like over $20 million a year over those 4 years or whatever it was. 4 years too many, if you ask me. So, you know what?
4 more years? Not this time.
He was the guy that we wanted in the lineup in that clutch spot. He was clutch for us. he's just not the guy anymore. Wish you the best of luck, but I hope you don't play for us this next year. Tommy Tanks.
Tommy Tanks, let's get into the details. He's going to get a $17 million signing bonus on December 10th. That's coming up.
Thank you. Sign me up.
A week from today, Tommy Tanks is going to be a very wealthy man.
Good for you, buddy.
Then he's going to get $5 million this upcoming season, and then $12.5 million in each of the final 4 seasons.
Okay.
But here's the caveat: $6.25 million of that will be deferred.
How much?
$6.25 million, 6.25.
Hey, I mean, not as much as Blake Snell or Ohtani, of course, but you know what? It's not a contract on the Dodgers unless you have deferrals. So, and don't act like we're the only team that's going to do it. We might be the team that makes MLB outlaw deferral payments because of what we're doing. But you know what? It's not against the rules yet. So, cry about it.
Speaking of rules,
Here we go.
we've got an all-timer here. Mason, we haven't talked smack about Rob Manfred lately. And it's time.
It's time.
Because he said something really stupid the other day, folks.
And you know I don't like to use that language, but idiot,
Dumb.
stupid,
Idiot.
just ridiculous Manfred. I think it's hilarious because no matter where he goes, every single fan boos him. When he presented the Commissioner's Trophy, obviously in Yankee Stadium, to Dodgers. So I mean, you're having hate from both sides of the dugouts and all their fans. Boo! Nobody likes you. Here's another reason why we don't like you.
The golden at-bat rule is being tossed up in the air. There's some buzz, according to Manfred. Owners are talking about a golden at-bat rule, which would essentially mean that one time in the game, a team could put their preferred hitter or best hitter or whoever they decide to go with.
Whoever you want.
Anywhere in the lineup, you can switch out your best hitter for whoever's up. It's not a substitution. It's a replacement, a one-time replacement.
Yeah. It's not like a pinch runner and they can't come back in. It's just a ghost batter. You're going to put, let's say Lux is up with the game on the line. No, we want Ohtani instead. And he just batted. No, put him right back up there. What is that?
This is backyard baseball, people. Rob Manfred is changing the game of baseball to a point that in 10 years from now, if this guy's in charge, we're not even going to recognize the game of baseball.
No, it's not going to be the way it was meant to be played. The game is, in my opinion, perfect. It's 90 feet, 60 and a half inches for a reason. Don't change it, dude. What a fool, dude. I mean, just because Ohtani plays like as if it's a video game doesn't mean you need to change the rules like a video game. Ridiculous.
And, you know, just as an example, this is the example given by Sports Illustrated. What it would look like is, say, the New York Yankees had the bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. Mm-hmm. They could bring Aaron Judge to the plate.
Or Soto if it was
or somebody that's not going to strike out in a big moment.
Hey, no, not Judge because he'll strike out if it's postseason baseball.
There you go. It would be a one-time replacement, not a substitution like a pinch hitter. I have no words for this. This is just this is stupid.
No,
I mean I can live with the pitch clock.
I wouldn't say prefer it.
I can't live with this.
No. I mean, okay, let's go back to the rule changes, what we've seen so far.
This makes me angry.
Because, I mean, like you said, I can live with the pitch clock. I like that there's, a little bit more steadiness and rhythm to the game. Don't have to wait forever between pitches. I can live with that. Pickoff attempts, I hate that you only get 2, and on the third one, it's
changing the game.
I hate that because, we want people to steal bases more. That's not the game anymore. You don't get paid big bucks for that. Of course, I mean, Ohtani's going to steal a base no matter what. But then you got, what else we got, Matt? Pitch clock.
You can't, one that I miss, you can't hit the catcher anymore. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Slide at the plate.
We're getting soft. I'm partially kidding. You don't want to see guys get hurt. Yeah. I think you had to make that rule change, but...
Also sliding into second base,
same thing.
Yeah.
You had to make that change, but come on. I liked a little action.
I like a little contact sport.
Collision at the plate.
You know what? It's kind of like... I don't want to compare it, but it's kind of like the fighting in hockey.
Hawking.
It's kind of like... Hawking. It's kind of like the fighting in hockey. It's not what you go to see, but it's cool to watch when it does happen. Obviously, you want players to be safe, but I mean, hey, you sign up to play the game, you got to play the game the way it's meant to be played. And in my opinion, I mean, you could say it stemmed from Posey getting obliterated at home plate. That was a terrible moment for him. I apologize that happened. But it's a contact sport. It's kind of fun to see, you know? It's the way it's going to happen.
It's a little bit fun.
Now, if you ask any Mets fan, they hate Chase Utley. You know why. If you know why. If you're a Dodgers fan, you know why. But you know what?
You can't say anything if you're a Mets fan. Don't act like you guys cared about Ruben Tejada. He was gone as soon as he got hurt. You guys released him.
Who's that?
Ruben Tejada.
Nobody remembers.
Exactly, because you guys let him go. You said, forget you. You're done. Don't even get me started on robo-umps. Don't even get me started on robo-umps.
Oh my gosh. That was a ball of chicken. Ridiculous.
Check it. Yeah, let's stop in the middle of a game so we can watch a replay of a ball or a strike.
It's ridiculous. I don't know. He's changing the game so much already. It's how long has he been the commissioner now?
Too long.
I agree. But it's going on 15 years or so?
Something
like that. It's over 10 years. It's less than 20. Let's say a good solid 15 years. The game is way different in the last 15 years. Just even then.
I understand wanting to bring more eyeballs to the game, but
sure.
we've said it before. Why are you changing the rules of the game to bring in eyeballs? That doesn't increase engagement. What increases engagement is improving access to be able to watch baseball games.
Yep.
You've got all these different contracts that teams are signing with these networks. You got to pay extra money to watch. You got Apple TV on Fridays. You got to pay extra for MLB Network. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then even if you pay for something like MLB Network, half the time you can't watch your favorite team because there's going to be a blackout restriction.
There's going to be a blackout restriction.
It's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
If you want people to watch baseball, make it easier for people to watch baseball.
Now, I wouldn't compare the two, regular season and postseason, but there's always more people watching postseason, not just because it's the postseason, but because they have access to watch it. It's on regular cable.
It's on Fox.
It's available. Or TBS.
TBS.
It's there. You pay for basic cable, you're going to get a baseball game. Make it readily available to everybody. Easily accessible.
Make baseball easier to watch. More people will watch baseball. Plain and simple. And quit coming up with these stupid golden at-bat rules. It's idiotic.
It's more exciting because we get to see Ohtani more than once in, every 3 innings. You know what? If you don't like the game, sorry, you're missing out. But if you're not going to love it for the way it is, that's on you, not me. That's all I got to say.
Couldn't agree more. This is not the change we need in baseball. Make it easier to watch baseball, more people will watch it.
Absolutely. So, bye, Manfred. Hate you.
Hey guys, if you agree with us and you hate Rob Manfred, write it in the comments. Just kidding, don't do that. Unless you want to, I'm not going to delete it.
Not going to delete it.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's go Dodgers.
Audience. Cool.